Ancient Pillars of the Earth Review. Step back in time and explore the ancient pillars of the Earth, where the ruins of Petra in Jordan, Persepolis in Iran, and Pompeii in Italy offer a glimpse into the rich and fascinating history of human civilization. These sites are ancient and are important that they don't become lost ruins because it helps us understand the past. These locations are not in remote areas, but they have been built by civilizations throughout history as well, a need for their origins explained. Sections of this video in major geographical locations. Let's look at the first one, Petra in Jordan. The origins, history and historical significance of the ancient pillar in Petra. The ancient pillar at Petra is a significant part of the history of the region. The stone slab stands around 20 meters tall, and it was carved out of a single block of red sandstone. And it is believed to be one of the best preserved pieces from that era. The ancient pillar in Petra is an important archaeological site in Jordan. The piece was made 2,000 years ago. Petra, Jordan. Why and when was it abandoned to become ruins? Petra in Jordan is considered one of the most important historical sites in all the Middle East, because it was an oasis city where travelers were able to find food and refuge from their travels. Petra is an ancient city located in southern Jordan. It was built by the Nabateans in the 1st century AD, and is known for its rock-cut architecture and water management systems. Petra, Jordan was abandoned in the 7th century AD. After a series of earthquakes and the redirection of trade routes caused its decline. Petra was rediscovered by a Swiss explorer in the early 19th century. The ancient architecture is breathtaking to see, and has since become a popular destination for tourists. Despite its abandonment, Petra remains a symbol of the rich cultural heritage of the Middle East. Petra was once a thriving city that served as the capital of the Nabatean kingdom, an ancient Arab tribe that controlled the trade routes of the region. The city was built around 300 BC and was known for its unique architecture, including its famous treasury, which was carved into the rock face. Petra's importance as a trade hub declined over time, as new trade routes were established, leading to its eventual abandonment. Today, Petra is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and attracts thousands of visitors each year who come to marvel at its breathtaking ruins and rich history continue to captivate and inspire visitors from around the world. Here's a list of things to see and do in Petra, Jordan. The treasury is arguably the most famous site in Petra. This stunning structure is carved into the rock face and was originally used as a royal tomb. The monastery is another impressive structure in Petra. The Seek is a narrow canyon that leads to the treasury. It is a beautiful walk, and the rock formations are incredible. The royal tombs are a series of impressive tombs that are carved into the rock face. They are located above the city center and offer great views of the surrounding area. They are located just before the treasury. The high place of sacrifice is located on top of a mountain with stunning views of Petra. The Great Temple is one of the largest structures in Petra. It was used for religious ceremonies and also served as a center of commerce. Petra Museum is a great place to learn about the history and culture of Petra. It features exhibits on Petra's architecture, daily life, and religious practices. The Petra by Night experience is a magical way to see Petra after dark. The treasury is lit up with candles and visitors are treated to traditional music and storytelling. The Wadi Rum Desert. While not technically part of Petra, the Wadi Rum Desert is located nearby and is must-see. It features stunning rock formations and is a popular spot for hiking and camping. These are just a few things to see and do in Petra. Ancient ruins in Persepolis, Iran. Persepolis is an ancient city located in modern-day Iran. It was the capital of the Achaemenid Empire and was built in the 6th century BC. Persepolis in Iran. Why and when was it abandoned to become ruins? It was abandoned and later became ruins after it was conquered and burned by Alexander the Great in 330 BC. Prior to its fall, Persepolis was the capital of the Achaemenid Empire, an ancient Persian civilization that ruled over a vast territory, including present-day Iran, Iraq, and parts of Central Asia. Persepolis was built by Darius the Great in the 6th century BC as a ceremonial capital, and was expanded over the centuries by subsequent kings. The city was known for its impressive architecture, including the Apadana Palace, the Throne Hall, and the Gate of All Nations. The city's destruction by Alexander the Great was a turning point in Persian history, and marked the end of the Achaemenid Empire. After the city fell, it was abandoned and gradually fell into ruins. It is an ancient site that was found in the early century part of the 17th century, and ever since it's a popular tourist destination. It has attracted people from around the world who come to marvel at its ancient ruins and learn about the rich history of the Persian Empire. The site, Persepolis, is one of the most important archaeological sites in Iran, and has been listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The ancient site of Persepolis is a true cultural gem, a monument to the splendor of Persian culture. Here's a list of things to see and do in Persepolis, Iran. The Gate of All Nations is the entrance to Persepolis, and was designed to impress visitors with the power and wealth of the Persian Empire. The Apadana Palace is one of the most impressive structures in Persepolis. It was used for important ceremonies and receptions and features stunning carvings and reliefs. It was used for royal audiences and features impressive columns and carvings. The Takara Palace is a smaller palace in Persepolis but is still worth visiting. It features intricate carvings and is believed to have been used as a residence for the royal family, and features impressive carvings and reliefs. It is believed to have been used as a private residence for the king. The royal stables are located on the outskirts of Persepolis and were used to house the Persian Empire's horses. It is believed to have been used to store the Persian Empire's treasures. The Persepolis Museum is located just outside the entrance to Persepolis and features exhibits on the history and culture of the Persian Empire. The necropolis is a series of tombs located on a nearby hillside. Pompeii, Italy. Pompeii is a city located in Italy which was near Naples and across Mount Vesuvius. The volcano erupted in 79 AD, which destroyed the city and all the people inside it. But today you can see many of the ancient buildings that have been reconstructed and preserved. Pompeii, Italy. Why and when was it abandoned to become ruins? Pompeii was an ancient Roman city, located near modern-day Naples, Italy. It had a population of about 15,000 people in 79 AD when the events that ultimately led to its destruction occurred. The city was abandoned and slowly fell into disrepair over the centuries that followed. Before the eruption, Pompeii was a thriving Roman city with a population of around 11,000 people. It was known for its elaborate villas, public baths, and impressive infrastructure, including an aqueduct system that brought water to the city from nearby mountains. The city was also a popular holiday destination for wealthy Romans who came to enjoy its mild climate and beautiful surroundings. However, on August 24, 79 AD, Mount Vesuvius erupted, spewing ash and pumice over the city of Pompeii. The eruption was so sudden and intense that many of the city's inhabitants were caught off guard and perished in the disaster. The city was buried under several feet of ash and pumice, which preserved many of its buildings, artifacts, and even the remains of its inhabitants. The city was lost for centuries until it was rediscovered in the 18th century, and excavations began to uncover the well-preserved ruins of Pompeii. Incredible crowds of tourists descend on the ancient Roman city every day to discover, explore, and get a glimpse into everyday life all over again. The site offers a unique opportunity to see firsthand what life was like in a Roman city, and to learn about the art, architecture, and culture of one of the most powerful empires in history. Pompeii is an ancient Roman city that was buried under ash and pumice following the eruption of Mount Vesuvius in 79 AD. There are many interesting things to see in Pompeii. The Forum was the center of public life in Pompeii and features several important buildings and temples. The amphitheater is one of the oldest and best preserved Roman amphitheaters in the world. The House of the Vetii is a well-preserved Roman townhouse that is famous for its intricate frescoes and mosaics. The Lupana was a brothel in Pompeii that features explicit frescoes and graffiti. The Villa of the Mysteries is a well-preserved Roman villa that is known for its beautiful frescoes depicting the initiation rites of the cult of Bacchus. The Temple of Apollo is one of the oldest temples in Pompeii and was dedicated to the Roman god of music, poetry, and prophecy. The House of the Faun is the largest and most lavish house in Pompeii and features beautiful mosaics and frescoes. The Castellum Aquae was the main water distribution center in Pompeii and features a large cistern and water distribution system. The Street of Tombs is a series of tombs and monuments that line the road leading out of Pompeii towards the city of Nuceria. Visitors can also observe the plaster casts of the victims of the volcano eruption, which provide a haunting glimpse into the final moments of Pompeii's inhabitants. It's recommended to hire a guide or audio tour to fully appreciate the historical significance and cultural importance of the ruins. Pompeii is a fascinating and unique destination that offers a glimpse into ancient Roman life and architecture and is definitely worth a visit for anyone interested in history, archaeology, or culture. These are just a few of the many things to see in Pompeii. Please subscribe and like. Thank you for watching. If you find that you'd be interested in a certain type of video, let me know.